I saw this argument about Loudred because somebody did create a Loudred mod, which looks sick, and I do plan on actually making a video about it. Oh, I am spamming right now. Whew. Okay, it just works sometimes. Alrighty, we are back with another Pokemon Close Combat character overview. I know it's been a minute, it's been probably a week since I've uploaded one of these, but we're continuing on, and we've gone through a good chunk of the roster so far. But one of my favorite Pokemon that I have not covered yet is, of course, going to be Heracross. If you guys don't know, my favorite Pokemon games of all time are Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so I'm a big fan of Gen 2, and that of course is where Heracross is from. Now when you think of a Pokemon fighting game and including fighting type Pokemon to fight in that game, one of the first Pokemon that comes to mind in my head is definitely Heracross. Just looking at this Pokemon from the anime, from the games, you just kind of know it to fight. It's basically just a giant fighting beetle is what it is. And yeah, like I said, it's definitely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Probably my favorite bug type, I would say. I can't really think of one that I like more than Heracross. So yeah, I just haven't covered it yet because I don't know why. Like, I just haven't decided to cover him yet. So today we're going to do that. We're going to change it up. I'm going to show you guys the moveset. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay. We're going to talk about what kind of character this is and see if you enjoy it yourself. And again, if you're new to these videos or you don't really know what Pokemon Close Combat is and you want to know more and how to download it and all that information, I'll have my original video linked in the description below where I kind of talk about the game in general. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so when you're first looking at Heracross, you'll notice that she doesn't really have any projectiles, which is like no surprise. This is going to be more of kind of a defensive, kind of offensive character. This is a character that has really good control of the stage because, as you can see, you can actually fly around the stage, so that's really, really cool. Not every character can do that. And in general, you're going to have a lot of like close range, kind of short moves. A lot of them do follow up after one another, so a lot of times you can combo things into each other. So this is going to be kind of a, I wouldn't say a combo heavy character. You have a lot of like basic things to kind of learn, but a lot of times you're kind of reacting on what the other person is doing, and you're going to kind of have to like really predict what they're going to do in order to correctly punish them. So I'll kind of show you guys some moves here and then give you some examples. So to start off, let's go ahead and go over the flight ability here. Like I said, kind of unique. Not every character has this. So in order to do that, you basically have to double tap forwards. So if you're facing to the right, you're going to double tap right. And then if you're facing to the left, you'll double tap left. Wobbuffet has to be on the other side for that. Oops. Yeah, there you go. You guys can see the flight right there. So you can do it either from the ground or straight up in the air. So again, if you just double tap, you start flying. And once you start flying, you can actually just like move it upwards too. So that's kind of how that works. But you can also do it from the air. So if you're in the air and you double tap forward, you'll still fly forwards like that. So again, great movement option. You can kind of move around the stage quickly. So it's actually really nice. Again, not every character can do that. Obviously, not every character has wings, so that is very unique to Heracross. Her basic jab right here is pretty simple. She just punches forwards like this. So great option to come out really quickly. So a lot of times when you're getting pressured, if you can get this move off, you can kind of, get back for a second. So very nice option to come out really fast. If you hold back and you tap the attack button right here, you have this little sweep right here, which is kind of a nice combo starter, honestly. It combos directly into your jab, so that's kind of like a little basic thing you can go for right there. And if you double tap it, it has like a second swing to it. So if I do it once, it just does that. If you do it twice, it has like a double swing to it. So again, you can just combo it into your jab right there. Holding down right here, this is going to be another one of your great combo starters right here. It's going to combo into another move that we're going to talk about in a little bit. So a lot of times you can go for that. And if they don't get like knocked upwards like that, you can just immediately jab afterwards. So again, this kind of goes into what I said, where you have to kind of be able to react to situations sometimes, because that's going to help you follow into the right moves. You hold forward, she kind of just goes forward with this horn right here. Not as fast as your jab, obviously, but there is some more range to it, so that's kind of nice. It's kind of more mid-ranged, I would say, so kind of a good option if they're keeping their distance from you, so you can kind of still get some damage off right there. And of course, like pretty much every character in this game, if you hold diagonally down and press the attack button, you do have a sweep right here, so a quick way to trip somebody up. You can follow it up with a grab or an attack or whatever. And in the air, you're going to have two different attacks, so if you just jump and you press the attack button, you can see that you kind of swing forwards. And if you jump and you hold down, you're going to actually kind of swim down with the horn, and it's going to combo straight into your jab. So again, a lot of different moves will combo straight into your jab, and that kind of lets you jab into other things as well. So again, jab is going to be one of your best options to kind of get combos going, but you do have things that lead directly into jab for that extra damage. Now, as far as the special goes, they're a little bit different for Heracross. It's not like, the traditional commands as most of the characters have. Some of them are, I guess, I don't know if I'm just bad, but they're a little bit more complicated for me. I think it's also because I use a PS4 controller, and my movement is, mapped to the joystick instead of like the D-pad. So I think with the D-pad, it'd be a little bit easier to do this. I keep accidentally jumping when I'm trying to do these, so I think it's a controller thing with me. So I'll show you guys the different specials. So starting off with Horn Flurry right here. So this is just, you tap the special button, and this does a lot of endurance damage. So if they try to block you, it's going to do a lot of it's going to drain their endurance basically. A lot of times if you have them cornered right here, you'll see right there, it'll kind of break them. You can just follow it up with whatever combo that you want. And as you can see, you kind of commit to this move. So if I press it, I really can't do anything out of it. So it is a move that you have to kind of commit to. Again, you have to be able to predict when you're going to be able to use the right moves. So this is a character that's kind of not really reactive, I guess. It's more like proactive in that sense. You gotta be able to tell what your opponent's probably going to do. Now this is where Heracross gets a little bit more complicated. So with a lot of the other specials, you have to basically charge them. And so what that means is, for example, right here, let's see if I can do this right. Right there you can see I kind of dash forward from like halfway across stage. So the way that you do that is you have to hold back, you have to basically charge it, right? So you have to hold backwards for a little bit, and then you can dash forward and press the special button, and that's how you're gonna be able to do that. But if I just move left and right, it doesn't work. You have to hold back, charge it, and then you can dash forward. And this is also true for this special attack right here. So if you hold down and then you move up and press special, you go straight up like that. And so this is the move I was talking about earlier, where I said like you have to kind of be able to predict what's going to happen. So I think it was, yeah, it's this attack right here. So if you hold down and then your attack button, if it doesn't knock them back, you can go for jab. But if it does knock them in the air, you can follow it up with that charge attack right there. So you just have to kind of be ready for what's going to happen. That way you can react appropriately, follow it up, and get the maximum damage for your output right there. Now in the air, the special attack is kind of interesting. You basically just immediately dive down. It reminds me of like actual beetles and bugs, like when they just start swarming you know what I mean? So if you just jump in the air, you go straight down. So again, this is kind of nice because a lot of times you can kind of fly around, mix up your movement. This is a very fast character with a lot of movement abilities, so there's lots of different mix-ups that you can go for, lots of different follow-ups you can go for. You have many different things that combo into each other, so this is going to be kind of a character where you're able to pressure people with, I'm not going to say simple combos, but I guess they're a little bit simpler than a lot of other characters. Like you can go for one attack and follow it up exactly with another attack, basically. Now I'm gonna see if I can pull off the supers here. There's like two different ones. There's one that's a little bit easier to pull off than the other one, in my opinion. So you have to go like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh my goodness. Okay, left, right, and then you press this special button. And this is what I'm talking about with my controller, where I keep accidentally jumping. So we'll see if I can actually get this going here. Okay, I literally cannot get this. So I'm gonna show you guys the commands on screen, and I'll show you some footage that I found online of somebody else pulling this off with Heracross. So I'll go ahead and give them a shout out. Like I said, like I think I would recommend, and I'm probably gonna change this later on, but I think I'm gonna change my movement to the D-pad. I feel like it's easier to like pull stuff off. With the joystick, I literally keep accidentally jumping or like holding down, just because of the way that it's calibrated. So I gotta change that for later on. But you probably won't see me using any supers this video, but you know what, that's fine. We don't need super to win with Heracross. It's Heracross, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and lastly, the other parts of the moveset, of course, are going to be the throws. So very typical right here for the beetle. Makes a lot of sense. Nothing crazy. It's kind of just a basic throw. It's kind of a long animation, actually, but it doesn't really matter. And then, of course, we do have our parry as well, which looks like that. And yeah, that's basically Heracross's moveset. So again, this is going to be a very movement-heavy character that has some very simple combos to set up. Like, you know exactly what you're going to be trying to go for. It's just a matter of, can you actually pull it off? It's not going to be a matter of execution, except for the supers, right? And that's just me kind of struggling with that. But as far as like actually landing some of these combos, again, a lot of them are pretty basic, which is very nice. You can go for that, follow it up with that. You can go for that, follow it up with jab. You can go jab, sweep, jab. There's so many different things that you can do with Heracross, and you kind of just have to get a feel for the character and just kind of get comfortable with it. Again, I really like the movement option. I think flying around the stage is actually really cool. It feels a little bit weird because you can only fly forwards, but it makes sense, obviously. Like, being able to fly around everywhere would be kind of crazy. So it makes a lot of sense. And again, you do have like that special attack right there, so you kind of mix it up sometimes. Follow up with that. You can go for an attack in the air, follow that up with a jab. Lots of different things you can do. This is a character that I highly recommend if you like to fight up close and you like to have that air control. So this is going to be a character that's going to be in the air a lot. A lot of times you're going to go for your combo starter starting from the air, you know, following it up into the ground. So if you like a character kind of like that, a little bit more defensive, a character that can kind of like, you know, predict what your opponent's going to do, be able to have the right follow-up, then I highly recommend Heracross for you. Plus, I mean, it's just, you know, it's Heracross. what's not to love about Heracross? So yeah, that right there is pretty much Heracross's moveset. Again, as always, I will have a link to the Heracross wiki in the description below. It's going to give you some more insight to the different moves and kind of give you some basic combos to get you started. But of course, before we end this video, we have to go through some gameplay here, so let's go ahead and hop into arcade mode. Alrighty, so we're going to see how this goes here. I'm going to try to make it to the end without losing a single game. We'll see if that's possible. Haven't done it with any other character, so we'll see if Heracross can be the first here. But again, you know, this is a character that, not my typical kind of character, you know, but I will say I do enjoy Heracross more than I did at first. That's kind of why I kind of stayed away from Heracross, because I didn't think this was going to be a character for me. But I was watching some videos, you know, things like that, some gameplay, and I kind of like Heracross now a little bit. Nice little character right here. I love that throw, honestly. The animation's really cool. There it goes with the Bulbasaur again. Okay. I think, actually, that has to do with one of Heracross's Pokedex entries, I think. Something about Bulbasaur Nectar. It's something like that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where they got that reference right there. My goal is to just hit one super by the end of the video. Like, that's actually my goal. I don't even care about winning. Just want to hit the super. I did a little bit too late. They went for the parry early. There's the Bulbasaur once again. I guess you're going to be seeing that a lot throughout this video. We got Primeape next. Doing good so far. No rounds dropped. And fun fact, I actually almost decided to do Primeape next instead of Heracross. I did see some requests for Primeape. I'm a little bit biased though. I am a big fan of Heracross, so ultimately that's why I decided on Heracross. But saw some people repping both characters here. I think we lose this round. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Ooh, the throw. I'm still alive. Oh, let's go. We're clutching out. Slither of health right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, the pressure. The super. Oh, I missed that. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Oh, got the grab. No, I missed it. I missed my sweep. Oh, I'm so sad. Just want to hit one super, man. That's all I want. I don't think it's going to happen either. I don't know why I can't hit it. I swear, yesterday I was hitting it all day. Today I cannot get a single one. Oh, there it is. Okay, I missed it, but I got the super. I just completely missed. I did the right combination right there. There it is. One of those charge attacks right there. And there's Bulbasaur again. Chestnut next. Oh, okay. Chestnut's definitely a grounded character, I feel like. You normally see Chestnut in the air. And understandably so. Look at all that weight. Trying to parry. Mix it up with the grab. Boom. Okay. Nice. This is feeling pretty good, you know. I feel like some other characters I kind of struggle to get going with them. Heracross is feeling pretty good so far. He's got to kind of mix up your options, because he has a lot of good options as far as like your basic combos go. Ooh, okay. Like one more hit, come on. One more good hit, come on. So scared? Okay. Whew. Yo, I see Kangaskhan in the back. Imagine they added Kangaskhan. See, here's the thing, right? And I saw a good discussion about this. Because it's something I thought of too, right? So the game only has fighting type Pokemon, technically, right? But obviously with Scarlet and Violet, there's a thing called, terrestrialization. So, I mean, what if we add a Pokemon with a Terra type of fighting? You know what I'm saying? Technically? I saw this argument about Loudred because somebody did create a Loudred mod, which looks sick, and I do plan on actually making a video about it. Oh, I am spamming right now. Whew. Okay, it just works sometimes. I do plan on making a video about the Loudred mod because it's a really cool Pokemon, like one of my favorite Pokemon actually. I know I say that about like every Pokemon, but like Loudred's pretty sick. I mean, if you ever played Ruby Sapphire, you know what I'm talking about. I tried to download it yesterday, I just couldn't get it working. Wow, I just used like 2 moves there. Okay. I tried to get it working, it wasn't working, so I'm gonna see if I can get it working, and if I can, then that's probably the video I'm gonna make next about Loudred. Just because it's really well done. Like, the modders in this game are crazy. So we'll see what happens, but yeah. We'll go through this game's pretty fast. Okay. There it is. Heracross feels kind of good, not gonna lie. Again, not my kind of character necessarily, because I always love to have just at least one projectile, so that's just kind of how I roll. But if you like to fight up close, Heracross is a lot of fun. Especially because you just have that aerial game, you have the ability to like fly around, that's really cool. Trying to space me out. Okay. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's not good. That's sweet. Ooh, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared right now, can't lie. Right there would be a perfect time for a super if I could get it out. Oh no. Is this where we lose? Oh my god, they got the parry. Oh, this is so not good. Good thing is Mienshao is very frail, so that's one good thing. There it is. I was just waiting for them to throw out one move and get stuck in it. Okay. Beware is also terrifying, dude. This thing just like rushes you down. I feel like this is kind of a good matchup for me though, because like I'm mostly in the air. But for grounded characters, dude, Beware is like terrifying. It's literally in the name, Beware. It just racks up damage so fast, I feel like. Now we're talking. It's my favorite combo right there. Boom, boom. Got grabbed, unfortunately. Like right there, that's like your basic boom 3-hit. Right there. You basically just do your aerial, hold down, press attack, and then do that charge special. Works like every time. Oh my goodness, okay. Keep going underground. Is that all you're gonna do? Oh my goodness, okay. I guess so. What did I do so much damage? Hello? That's kind of crazy. Glad I can dash across the entire stage. That's kind of nice. That's like actually ridiculous. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Chill, dude. Chill. I'm legit not gonna get a single hyper off in this video. That's kind of crazy. It like pulls you in. That's crazy. Yo, how did I miss the grab? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, we can't go out like this. just pulls you in. That's crazy. Oh my god, dude. Dude. I missed it. Dude, I swear, not like this. Not like this. I'm sad. I'm so sad. Alrighty, well, there's your Heracross gameplay. Unfortunately, we did not make it to the end without losing a single game, but that's some good footage there for you. I hope you guys saw some, pretty basic combos to go for, things like that. Again, this is a very bread and butter kind of character. You're gonna learn some basic combos that are gonna really work well, and it's just a matter of kind of mixing up your gameplay, figuring out what your opponent's doing, and, putting those combos in whenever you can. I apologize for not getting the super off, tried, but at least I showed you some footage of the super so you can try it for yourselves. And yeah, I really recommend this character. This is a good character to kind of learn the fundamentals of the game, and be able to fly around is really cool. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, thank you guys for helping me get to 10,000 subscribers. That's been my goal for the longest time. So let's keep it climbing. Let's get to that silver play button one day. It's kind of a ways away, but you guys can make it happen. And while you're down there, go ahead and let me know in the comments which Pokemon you want to see me cover next. Again, if I can get the Loudred mod working, I think I'm gonna make a video about that, but we'll have to see. But yeah, other than that, got nothing else for you guys. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.